The reality is, maybe a mantis shrimp that can see so many different colors, a bat that exists with sonar, birds that can register light on a UV spectrum.
Right.
Their reality is different to ours, surely. But these are all sensory capabilities. Are we're just not able to process the data. Is that what we're trying to say here?
Partly, there's so much data that we can't process, but it's even deeper than that. We don't see reality because what we've got are tricks and hacks. And I'll give you a concrete, funny example.
All right.
So there's a jewel beetle in the outback of Australia. So these beetles are dimpled, glossy, and brown. The males fly, the females are flightless. And the males fly around looking for eligible females. And if a male finds one, he alights and mates. And so and they've done that for who knows how long, tens of thousands of years. It's been a very successful life for the jewel beetles. But it turns out that there are some beer bottles that guys like to drink from in Australia. They're dimpled, glossy, and just the right shade of brown to tickle the fancy of. They get on them, they crawl all over them trying to mate, and the females aren't getting anything. It's just all bottom.
Because the guys are idiots. What else is new?
I'm going to say that
very element got hijacked by the beer bottle. Very element got hijacked by the beer bottle.
That's right. So the beetles, the males, have full body contact with the bottle. They're crawling. All they had was a simple hack. A female is anything dimpled, glossy, and brown. The bigger, the better. And that was what they were looking for.
And they didn't need. Do you really though? Okay. Nope, that's lame. Do you harbor questions about the universe? Some long-held bit of cosmic curiosity lingering within you? Or questions about anything at all?
Keep it together.
You can become a Patreon supporter of Star Talk. You have access to our exclusive question line on our website. Those are where we draw our questions for our cosmic queries.
Some of the most extreme objects in the universe.
We gotta switch it
Star
up.
Talk is a work in progress where we, every month, come up with some new way, some new idea, some new understanding of how to bring the universe down to Earth. We could not do that without your support. Thank you. And as always, keep looking up.
If we're only able to process a minuscule part of reality, what happens to our mind when we introduce psychedelics? And maybe
No
you can
surprises
pick
there.
up on that.
Oh man, I'll let the good doctor go first. But
Because I've never done psychedelics, nor as a data-taking device in our environment. And I highly value objective reality. So if I'm going to stir in chemicals into my brain, I don't know what the objective is. I don't want to expand in a place that is farther away from objective reality.
it's okay.
That's all you know.
And most of the time, I would say the best hypothesis is they're just screwing things up. Right? The psychedelics are just sort of addling your brain. That what I just said about evolution gives me a different view on neuroscience than you would normally hear from a neuroscientist. So I think what you see is what you render on the fly. So if you're in like a game like Grand Theft Auto and you see a red Corvette off to your right, well, there is no red Corvette in yours.
You just described the game of adult peekaboo.
That's explain to me. Just that it exists when you get there. So, for example, if you dig into the Earth, it only has to make the layer.
Is that what's in practice here? I mean, are the realities layered and one within another?
Simulation theory, as is typically put out, like Nick Bostrom and others who are, Elon Musk, who are interested in it. So I'll say at top level, yes, it's very, very similar, but I'll make two important distinctions between Bostrom's point of view and what I'm saying. One point is that Bostrom, he says, we're probably a simulation and there's some geek with a computer at a different level that's programming us and making us up, but that geek is actually simulated by someone at an even lower level, and you can go down many, many levels until you get to the bottom level. And the bottom level, he assumes, is a physical space-time level.
Those
A
things
real
really
thing.
creep me out.
And that's where I get off the train, because I say there's no reason on evolutionary grounds to
should do
believe
something.
that space-time is fundamental. In fact, we have
It's
good
too late then.
reason to believe on high-energy theoretical physics grounds that space-time is doomed, as many high-energy theoretical physicists say. Space-time is doomed, and they're looking for new structures beyond space-time. So I don't want to say that I don't want to buy that the bottom level is a space-time level. And the second part of the standard simulation, and I'm good friends and colleagues with most of the players who are trying to do this, and it's a remarkable thing. I mean, these are brilliant scientists, but the example, there's no theory about how we get the taste of chocolate, the smell of garlic, nothing. So we are batting exactly zero right now in terms of any theory that will explain a specific conscious experience. So I think it's a principled failure. These people are brilliant. Many of them are geniuses. They're good friends of mine. If we could do it, I think we would have done it. And we haven't been able to do it. So,
Well, I mean, it's very possible that we don't have the computing power to do it because we. Go ahead.
Wait. Okay, so all you just said,
yes.
if I may summarize, is that we don't understand consciousness yet as
Right.
we think it exists. So I don't believe you're saying anything deeper than that. It's just a frontier, a neuroscience physics frontier. So what point are you making other than saying we don't understand it yet? I can say we don't know what happened before the Big Bang. That's a frontier.
Right.
I'm not trying to say anything deeper than that. If we don't understand it, we don't understand it. We have top people working on it. So where are you trying to take us there?
So where I'm taking us is that for the last 30 or 40 years,
bad, you know?
there's been concerted effort by many brilliant neuroscientists and computer scientists, and a number of theories proposed. For example, integrated information theory, Penrose and Hameroff's quantum collapse of microtubules theories. There's lots of specific mathematically precise theories, and when you ask them, you have a theory of observation, conscious experiences.
Just give it a quick once
What
over and call it
specific
a
conscious
day.
experience can you explain? And the answer is zero. And this has been
On consciousness 3 times a year. Okay, pick a number, it'll be pretty close. And that is evidence we don't yet understand consciousness. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Makes sense.
So Don, as you know, in biological circles, there's a lot of talk lately about emergence. So like the flocking of birds.
That's a win.
Be something emergent within our evolutionary tree? Or is it, that is, you need these other base ingredients and then consciousness manifests atop them all? What do you think is built into our code?
so most of
Are chatbots conscious? Has consciousness emerged, given they have access to every word we have ever posted on the internet? That's a big slice of anyone's brain.
with something inside of our headset, and we're asking if the headset can generate consciousness. And I think it's the other way around. That consciousness looks at itself. Give me an algorithm and a theory that says this must be the taste of mint, a scientific theory that says this must be the taste of mint, and here is why. Or, for example, in the case of integrated information theory, a theory of neural activity, and more general than neural activity, a theory about how the right kind of causal structures that must be the taste of mint. Right now, there is zero on the table. There are no successes.
Well, for humans as well as chatbots. So you can't blame chatbots for that.
Yeah.
That emerged from anything inside space and time whatsoever.
Right.
In fact, it's the other way around. Space and time and everything inside them emerges as a trivial headset from consciousness.
Okay, so are we looking at mathematics as the key to a solution?
All right.
Are we looking
Let's figure
here
out where the hell
at
we are.
consciousness being a quantum, I want to say thing, but that sounds really clumsy and heavy. But
Why couldn't it be a quantum manifestation, though?
so
Where
in
you
which
go?
case, when does space-time cease to exist, and at what scale, what level are you saying that stops to happen?
Well, on the very last question, I can say that it's not me saying it, but actually the high-energy theoretical physicists tell us precisely where it stops. It stops at 10 to the minus 33 centimeters and 10 to the minus 43 seconds.
Yeah, it's a Planck
That's a
scale.
Planck.
That's Planck,
Yeah,
yeah.
We've
yeah,
compiled
yeah.
our
So,
report
so,
on Avalanche's
so
combat
just to be
capabilities
clear
and our-
here, space-time, as we think of it as a continuum, as described by Einstein, is very successful in accounting for what we see in the universe. What we find is that on these, I can't even call it granular scale, because it's way smaller than that, there's a breakdown, and the general relativity does not play nice in the sandbox with the quantum. But most people are betting on the quantum because of how successful it has been. If I were you, I'd stick with the quantum. Stick with the quantum. But before you even go further on that, Gary, Don, I want to just assess layers of reality, not in a programmer's sense, but there's still the lion, the matter of the lion that has teeth. And I see teeth, and those teeth will eat me. And so I cannot embrace your statement that is some kind of virtual reality that does not correspond with an objective reality. Because I can, as a scientist, this is what we've been doing since Galileo, and especially since the 19th century, we can create a machine that can make a measurement that does not use your neurons. And walks on a scale, the scale registers 800 pounds, a picture gets taken of it, it's got a mane, it's got big teeth, and 10 minutes later I am mauled.
Well, so I'll just say that the evolution says the probability is 0 that any measurement gives you a true picture of reality. But the issue that you raised about observation, a theory of observation, and that's one of the biggest open problems in science that's widely recognized. I mean, John Wheeler, in his famous 1989 paper, was basically saying we have to reboot our physics with some what he called observer participants. And Frank Wilczek has said the same thing. We need to have a theory of the observer. And what's remarkable is now in the quantum measurement problem, so where we're trying to figure out how, when we make measurements in quantum theory, we have the unitary observing, and there is no theory yet about that collapse. So what scientists like that are looking and talking to each other and saying, this is what I saw, what did you see? Let's compare notes. Let's try to understand how to understand what are different perspectives and views and observations.
Well, I have to correct that observation. That's definitely true. But as a correlation to that, we don't have a full theory of measurement. So they're related. So I don't want to. So I'm still trying to take human perception out of this equation because I can build a machine to make the measurement. Now, you're a neuroscientist, so perception is everything, but coming to you as a physicist, I cannot embrace the idea that we are perceiving anything because we work really hard to get our five senses out of the experiment.
When you make a measurement with a physical device, it doesn't get into a scientific theory until some person actually perceives the measurement. Yes.
Without having to trust someone's testimony for what they observed.
Or are you saying that the agreement itself is a shared perception?
Well, we know from Einstein that if we both are we're both measuring the velocity of an object or the speed or the shape of an object, we're going to get different answers depending on our frame of reference, right? But we actually know how to translate between, Neil's frame of reference and Chuck's frame of reference to say, even though they got different answers, we can understand that they somehow agree.
There is no transference into Chuck's frame of reference.
Right.
He has his own.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something right now. It's a mess up in here.
Okay, so we've talked about how we as humans can perceive and our frameworks, etc. What if we now find alien beings who have the sensorial capacity to be able to absorb way more data than we possibly could of the reality? Are we then, and I can get carried away now, looking at a fourth, fifth, sixth dimension in which these problems that we've fumbled with are solved?
Wait, before you get there, that's an important question.
Okay.
That I address in my recently published book.
Uh-oh.
Take Me to Your Leader.
All right.
There's a whole chapter on alien powers that they could have.
Okay.
And there's even
I'm currently reading that, so I haven't got to that.
Oh, you haven't gotten that to
no.
There's a story by Voltaire, of all people, written in the mid-18th century, where he imagines, this is one of the earliest total alien fictional stories imagined, where there's an alien 26 miles tall. And but just stay with me.
Nice.
And he has,
He's in the NBA.
and I forgot.
Very good. The Knicks. He's joining the Knicks next year. They're going to win another championship.
Carry on.
I don't know where he got the number. He's just 26 miles away, and he has 7,000 senses. And he comes upon other life forms and can't fathom how they can be so tiny and have so few senses and still understand or perceive
As
the
we
world.
would look at an earthworm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So people have gone there before, but I just want to say that these machines are not only measuring things to replace our senses, they're measuring things that our senses have no access to. Like the ultraviolet. And the infrared.
Right.
And gravitational. I'm quite proud of the scientific community
this place was
for
abandoned.
building what are now dozens of senses of the world, so that when someone comes to your but say, I have another dozen. So,
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
why don't you be impressed with mine? Right. So anyhow, I don't think of things that our senses can't detect as some magical other reality. They're just things that our machines ultimately were able to bring to our awareness.
I don't want to speak for Don, but I think he's saying that somehow our perceptions and those machines are tied together.
Yes, in the following sense that we have, I'm claiming that our perceptions of the world are just a particular headset. We have a three-dimensional space, one-dimensional time headset with certain properties. I could imagine other headsets that have 4 dimensions, 5 dimensions, 20 dimensions, have senses built into them that we can't, for example, electric sensing in water, things like that. I think sharks can do that kind of thing.
Right.
So your headset
Metaphor?
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
He sensed that.
Well, sense fit.
So that headset metaphor is quite potent with regard to your aliens who are
Yes.
coming to visit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is, and in fact, I'm collaborating with Andrew Gallimore, who is a world expert on DMT and the studies of that. And one thing that I have a mathematical model of how this our headset is built, and a theory of observation, and we're using that to try to begin to model how we might understand alien intelligences as having different headsets that are different from ours in ways that we can actually write down mathematics. For example, our headset may be a subset of theirs. They may have higher dimensions than we have.
Love me high dimensional aliens. That'd be the funnest thing ever.
Well, believe it or not, I met higher dimensional aliens while I was doing ayahuasca. I'm not even lying, man. I mean,
By the way, did you know this? I only knew it researching for my book.
Go ahead.
There's a subset of DMT users that all agree that they're interacting with aliens. And
Yes.
they have formed a subgroup within DMT the user group.
I did not know that.
It's an alien and they want to get together, see if they're actually somehow cross-dimensional communicating with aliens, and then compare notes.
I would say that makes perfect sense because in my experience, Nomer, you are not a misconception. You're not like, oh my God, I'm tripping my balls off. It's like your brain has been subsectioned. This is my perception. This is all coming from my brain. And the ayahuasca was like, and what difference does that make? Because it doesn't make any of this any less real. And the more I accepted
many
that,
guards.
the more expansive the experience became. And I met beings that told me that, quite frankly, the way it works is we're in a really dimension.
So, Don, in your new metaphor, if you can actually mathematically model that, then it becomes more than a metaphor. It's a tool to calculate. What confidence do you have that Chuck actually had access beyond his current dimension?
As a scientist, I'm hard-nosed and I'm completely agnostic, but I want to do experiments. And so I'm actually designing experiments with Andrew Gallimore where we would, for example, Andrew has this technology where you can put minutes, so you can actually have So what we would like to do is say, are these aliens real? In the sense that they're sort of, we could have one nuonaut, one person who's taking DMT, go and give an alien creature in the DMT world some piece of information, and then have that transmitted to somebody else, a different person.
Good way to test
Goes
that.
into it.
Wow.
So we're coming up with experiments like that where I mean, I'm completely hard-nosed. If that can be done, I don't know if I will believe it even then. I would want to do a bunch of experiments. But at least
I feel the same way about out-of-body experiences, where you're able to read that statement, and then come back to what does it say? Roses are red, or some simple phrase that would be easy to remember and to read. So that you do exactly.
At least this headset theory says it's possible. So since it's possible, we should really check it out. But the higher probability is just that it's your brain got the parameter change, and we can actually see more dimensions than we had seen before. I certainly want to know that and find that out. So
what in evolution would have allowed that to even be accessible?
Well, what's interesting, as you probably well know, they're called positive geometries, and the European Research Council has a 10 million euro initiative, and there are many high-energy theoretical physicists and mathematicians finding structures outside of space-time. And when you look at these structures, they have some of the structures, something called the amplitude. Then say, but we're not stuck with 4. You can have 10, a billion, a trillion. So your space-time is just n equals 4, but our may not be the only reality that n equals 4. The mathematics allows us to go to n equals whatever you wish. And 4, we got the cheap headset.
Where I was in Costa Rica, and they're called sacred geometries. That's what they're called, sacred geometries. And in these sacred geometries, there are representations of dimensions that seemingly are infinite dimensions. Some of them larger, some of them smaller, some of them where the communication happens downward, but we're in a crappy dimension where we can't go upwards or outwards, and so we have to be communicated with. And listen, I was just like this. I thought the whole time, I kept saying to myself, you're high. That's all I kept saying. But of the experience. I'm just saying.
Okay, so these positive geometrics, are they going to be the solution to what they become as the hard problem?
It's a big problem, open problem in quantum gravity right now, especially the attempts to get quantum gravity that have forced mathematicians and physicists to say, you know what, we never
that into an explanation of something that you're going to trust feels like very unstable ground to be standing on.
Completely. I agree. So I think that we can talk about observers without worrying about consciousness first. We can just ask, can we get a mathematical model of observation? And I think we can. I've got my own model right now that I'm working on, and it's a simple model of observation that doesn't assume consciousness or non-consciousness to be fundamental. It just is a mathematical model of observation. I personally think that consciousness is important and fundamental, but this mathematical model doesn't require that.
We've said so many times, requires different thinking. Do you consider yourself now in that realm? And if you are, what different thinking are you looking at?
Very, very clearly about what does it mean to observe. We need to get it to its bare essence, no extra bells and whistles. What is the absolute minimum essential? A new foundation. We don't start with space-time because we now know that space-time is doomed. That cannot be fundamental. It stops at the Planck scale. So what are the new foundations going to be?
A philosopher,
right?
All credited co-inventing calculus.
Okay. Yes.
And there was some dispute between him and, of course, Isaac Newton.
Geez, physics there. Are we likely through your research to find that there are slightly different laws of physics in a way that we weren't aware of?
If something true, if it's been experimentally verified, then we find out there's a deeper truth. Right in your bailiwick here. There's a deeper.
As a special case, without hand wave. So theorem and proof, theorem and proof. So I decided to take Leibniz very, very seriously. Proof. So I decided to take Leibniz very, very seriously, and let's get a mathematical model of observation that's as simple as possible, and see where this pre-established harmony might arise. So observation, you have outcomes. So you have a list of possible outcomes and
during the test.
Changes. I see this outcome, and now I'm seeing that outcome. And that's it. I just want to say observation involves outcomes and possible changes of outcomes.
All modules were confirmed
And
fully
what's the
operational.
minimum mathematics that we can
Far more
use to
likely,
represent that kind of
given the
observer?
circumstances,
It's
that the
a
sensors were
matrix that says,
overloaded.
here's a list of all your outcomes, and here's a list of probabilities. If you see outcome 1, what's the probability that you'll see outcome 2 next, or outcome 3, outcome 4, and so forth? You just write down a matrix of all the outcomes and how they
All
might
the
change.
sensors in section
And that's called a
E
Markov chain. A Markov.
inoperable.
And what I've discovered is a new logic that unites all Markov chains. So I'm saying my notion of observer is a Markov matrix, which shows the observation outcomes and how they might change.
Yes.
The set of all possible Markov matrices is the set of all possible observers.
Everything is
That's
fine,
it.
sir.
It's an infinite class.
Better
And
even.
I discovered a
There's
logic
been a development.
2 years ago that has never been seen before. It's based on
Yes.
something that is well known.
Understood, sir.
That if I have one matrix and I can only see a subset of its states, so I got a big 10 by 10 matrix, for example, but I can only
We know
see
exactly
3
where
states.
they were headed.
The big
armor is
matrix
intact,
will
then you
induce
best determine the nature
an
of this
apparent matrix on the
anomaly
3 by
soon.
3. So it's called the trace. So, for example, if you're at a light and you see red, green, and yellow, and you're seeing them change,
Should you
and someone
fail
else
to
can
do
only see
so,
red and green, well,
you
the
will
red and
deal
green
with our
transitions are
intruders
determined by the red, green, and yellow
personally.
transitions, but you can't see the yellow, so you're going to get a different
Yes, sir.
matrix for the red and green, and that's called the
Don't
trace. It's a
worry.
unique thing.
I
If I give you a
treat
big
my
matrix and
people more
say
than
you can
fair.
only see this little window, then there's a
don't
unique
disappoint
matrix
me.
called the trace, and that's been known for a long time. It's a zero surprise matrix, and what I discovered is the property of being a trace gives you a logic on the set of all Markov chains. It's a non-Boolean logic that gives you the pre-established harmony that Leibniz was looking for. And so what we're doing now, I've got a team that's working on the mathematics of this. We want to show that with this trace logic, and it's a recursive. If you
okay?
no, this gets technical. It's recursive trace logic. We can build agency out of it, but then we can show that the idea is we can then show how to build exactly space-time to get quantum theory, space-time, and so forth from this.
Well, that's quite ambitious.
Man,
There.
I got to tell you, that's first of all, I need some weed right now.
No,
That's number one.
you took Chuck
Yeah.
to the ledge there. Now you need some weed.
Yeah, you took me to the place where I'm just like, damn. But the only thing that really, and I'm not going to pretend like I really followed everything you said, except that this larger representation is not necessarily made up, but is affected by the smaller representations that you're able to see. The same way when you're looking at a light change, on the one side, you see the light change from green to yellow to red, but it's the exact same transaction that's happening to somebody who only sees the light change from red to green. But they are inexorably tied together. Am I following this?
They're in the same matrix.
And in the
Yeah.
same matrix.
Okay.
Okay, I
That's
got you.
exactly right, and I'll just pick up on that because that will give you just a little clue about how this can get us towards Einstein's theory of relativity. What we do, it's standard in Markov chain theory to have a counter every time your observation changes. You increment a counter, right? So I see red. Okay, that's 1. Green. Okay, 2. Yellow. 3. So you just keep counting like that. Now, just think about the counter for the guy that can see red, green, and yellow versus the counter of the guy that only sees red and green. The red-green guy, his counter isn't going to go as fast because it doesn't see the
Correct.
yellows, right?
Exactly.
That, we claim, will lead directly to time dilation in Einstein's relativity.
I'm gonna tell you something else. You might need some weed.
So, Don, where else can you point this trace logic? Is it just
Wait. He just spent 10 minutes talking about the Matrix. We got to go to the movie.
Yeah, man. Because honestly, go ahead.
Okay, let's just.
I love it.
We can't
right.
just sidestep.
That's right, you
The
can't.
Matrix movie,
Especially since he's literally describing.
especially since it's my favorite movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's another
you
reason.
got one of those sweaters that's full of holes?
Okay. So when that movie came out in 1999,
Yes.
there was no. It was new to many people, but no one questioned the capability of an intelligent enough system for making you think you're experiencing anything it wants to.
So
without regard
been
to
to
what
any
is happening
giant robots
external
like that
to
in
your
Reactor One?
physicality.
Yeah. Except
And
the bastard looked like a scorpion.
that's a
Speaking of which,
headset of a
what would you
sort.
say that last
That's what's the metaphor again?
A VR.
VR.
VR headset of a sort,
dead now.
except we're going directly to the neurons. We're not even using your senses. We're not. And so,
Lo and
could you just
behold.
comment on the
All aboard.
foundational theme of human?
So, The Matrix was my favorite movie at the time as well. And I wrote
It's
a
still
book.
my favorite movie.
It is. Yeah, it probably still is, actually. I wrote a book in 1998, just the year before The Matrix came out, called Visual Intelligence, How We Create What We See. Exactly this stuff. So that's why I was so taken with The Matrix, because it was exactly what I was talking about in visual intelligence.
Just so you know,
And
it's not
it
gonna
gets
get
very, very
easy.
weird. Neurons, so I'm a neuroscientist, and I study neuroscience, and I'm all for neuroscience. We have 86 billion neurons, trillions of synapses, and yet I say that neurons do not exist when they're not perceived. So what are neurons? They are a headset representation of how our headset is engineered. So neurons are a headset representation of how our headset is being created. So neuroscience is much harder than we thought. We don't just have to understand the wiring and the physiology. That's just the baby
here,
beginning.
and straight on
Now
to
we have to
reactor
reverse
five.
engineer it and ask what is the
You make it sound
software
so simple.
outside of space-time, which when you project it
'cause it
into
is.
space-time looks
That
like
there's the
neurons
reactor support
and
center.
synapses and physiology. So we have a really
So what's the
hard
plan?
task ahead of us. As long as we're thinking
After
we're stuck
plan
inside
E
space-time, this is the
comes F,
reality, we're
G,
actually missing
then H.
the real science that's ahead of us. The real science
was the
is
last.
space-time is a trivial headset.
This here is
Let's get
section
on
F.
with the job of reverse engineering
through
it
section
and
G
understanding
and
the
head for
first layer
H.
of software that's
cargo
outside of
platform in
it.
H
I think
will
the
get us
positive
closer to the
geometries
reactor.
that the high-energy theoretical physicists are finding
Biggs should be
are
somewhere
a
over there.
first step. And I'm hoping to show that their positive geometries
Looks like the
are
sun's
actually
going down
so-called
on Midgard.
subgeometries of the Markov polytope
Right.
that I'm working
Double
with.
time.
All I was asking was, do you think,
We got
as portrayed in The Matrix, you could meddle in someone's head and make them think they're living out their entire lives?
Absolutely. Once you understand the software, you can play and you can do miracles. If you think about it, if you wrote, suppose you're the wizard in Grand Theft, but you wrote the software. You wrote the software of the game. Well, you can turn the expert, the wizard's car into a donkey. You can do whatever you want. So once you know the software, you can do magic, and my game will be trivial compared to the technologies we want.
That'll be the next season of Black Mirror, where you get inside the
absolutely.
brain,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's a whole set of plot lines right there.
And so,
Unlike the Second World War or the First World War,
or the Revolutionary War, or the Civil War,
or the Civil War,
or the
Okay,
Vietnam
yeah,
War.
yeah.
Visuals in phones and social media and algorithms.
Yeah.
And so I'm interested to hear what you think about the.
Did I
Now
capture
you
what you're
captured
saying?
it all in one phrase.
There you go.
I hope they still play the whole question I asked, though, just so that people can see how that you captured it all in one phrase. Yes.
Well, great question and actually quite pertinent.
In other words, are we humping the beer bottle?
Hey, man, stop doing my.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
This is switch.
The background that I have in neuroscience and evolutionary biology and evolutionary game theory has made me of interest to various companies because
This is
they
switch for the lamp?
asked me to help them with their marketing and advertising
switch
and
for the
product
lamp?
design because I know the rules of the game. And so I'll give you a concrete, there's lots of examples. You can play them and companies pay me
Maybe
to do
no
that.
one uses
It's,
that
it's,
entrance.
it's out there.
I'm getting the
I'll
feeling
just
no
give you
one's
a
been out here
fun
for a
one though,
long time.
but there are many.
No plate inspectors,
Genes.
huh?
So this is all part of the headset software. And shading gradients and lines and so forth are used by the visual system to create 3D shapes. When you put on jeans and they have distress, they're trying to make them look distressed and so forth, and they have stitching, and you are telling a 3D story about the body of the person who's wearing those jeans.
Hey
The only
guys,
question
look
is,
at this.
do you,
Instructions
as
for dealing
the
with a power
clothing
shortage.
manufacturer,
Kill the lights.
understand what
We free
story
up
you're
power from
telling? And
Dave
is it the
and other
story
stuff.
that you want to tell?
Sun
Are you
lamps.
giving the person
You think
pancake
these are
butt
the plate
when you didn't
suns?
want to do that? Or are you
Closest
making them
thing
look
we have
good?
to the real thing.
So I went to these jeans
Gotta put
companies.
out
Well,
a
they came to me
sun just
actually,
to open the
and so
gate,
I
huh?
showed them. I
But if
said,
you go
"Look,
through
here
with it,
you're creating
the ground
pancake
isn't
butt,
set
and
to
here,
form
but here's how you can
suffer.
change the distress
later,
so that all of a sudden you can make
sun's going out for
any
good
shape
when we blow
rear
the
end that you
reactor.
want."
No,
And I remember the CEO of one company, when I was giving the presentation, I won't mention the company, he jumped out of his chair, ran up to the slide screen that I was showing how I did this, and he said, our genes make my butt look terrible. And any shape that you want once you know how to do it. So this stuff is being used. Once you know the rules of the headset, you can play the game and no one knows that you're doing it.
it's funny because stripes visually
Yeah, screw you
confuse
up.
the lion.
Yeah.
Need to restore
Absolutely.
the power.
Most of the time.
Most
Yeah,
of the
most of the time. Humans
I've
think
seen a
they're
whole lot of zebra legs up.
Yeah, well-
I know. I know, it's terrible.
humans think they're quite smart.
have had more stripes. I knew I needed more stripes.
Humans think they're really smart. Some of them do anyway. And we can manipulate each other as we've just discussed.
Yes.
Okay, and we can write code, like in Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
Ultimately,
Emergency power
who is
supply
writing
confirmed.
and in charge of
Disengaging locking mechanism.
this holistic, this consciousness, this
Great job,
place you're
Cloud.
trying to get to through your trace logic?
There is no top to the trace logic, which there is a pre-established harmony like Leibniz envisioned. They're all tied together with this trace logic, but there is no
Next
top,
stop, section
which
G.
is
Yep. And
Quite
after
stunning.
that,
In
reactor
what ways
5.
have theologians approached you as someone who's opening up a box where they can put their God?
representatives from almost every kind of religion
I'm
have
sure
approached
those
me.
things will welcome us,
Because
John.
I'm saying that in some sense,
Tell you
observation
what,
is fundamental.
the rot runs deep
And it's
in
very,
this
very
damn
close in spirit to those who want to say consciousness is fundamental. I myself think consciousness is fundamental, but I don't have to say that for this mathematics. The mathematics can just be observation, period.
You've made that point. It's an important point.
It's an
Otherwise,
important
you're intertwined with something else that needs an explanation. Why complicate your account?
Exactly. As far as science is concerned, I'll just call it observation, period. And we need, any scientist would say, absolutely, we need a theory of observation, bring it on. Whereas consciousness is more controversial. My own view, though, about the spiritual aspects is it comes down to a very fundamental thing about truth. It says, if you grant me these assumptions, then I can explain all this other wonderful stuff. And your deeper theory will have its own assumptions.
Turtles all the way down. Right.
Turtles all the way down, and so
Brace
there,
yourself.
Right
it
there.
really is.
Yeah.
It's a Gödel's incompleteness theorem, so it's a scientific incompleteness theorem as well. So when we assume that our assumptions are
Gotta
consistent,
go where the catwalks take us.
we know that they're never the final truth. We're always going to have some deeper layer to go to. What we
Marauding scientists
There's no way.
on the front line. E equals MC cubed, not squared.
and so we're infinite.
In my book, I coined the phrase "aliens of our ignorance." Nice. Yeah.
Specific mathematical
going for that
conjectures that
material
I'm
work.
hoping to prove in the
So
next
close.
3 years. So
And
that's
yet
sort
so
of the goal,
far.
to have these proven in the next 3 years. And
This path's
the
so
idea
good
would
now.
be we start
I'm
with
sure
this
there's another way
trace
to get
logic on observers
Nothing
and show
we can do
exactly
but
how we
switch.
get first special
we find
relative to reverse engineer our space-time headset by starting with observers that could build a space-time headset, but they could build almost anything else. And that's the key point.
Ain't nothing to worry
Observers
about.
can build anything.
We are very disciplined. I gotta say,
Have you looked around lately?
we really are disciplined.
Well, actually, I'll turn that around now. I'll say something about Chuck and then Don and all these avatars are just avatars.
Over matter.
Isn't that
You're
from one
not
of
your
Marlene's
avatar.
books?
This is just an avatar in a
one of her
headset. So
things.
so this is where it does sound spiritual. Now, hand is something I render on the fly when I look at my hand, and with that, otherwise there is no hand. The hand is just a headset.
Skeptical question.
Sure.
Let's say you come out with this account of all that your ambitions hold for you. What prediction can you make from that new formulation that will give confidence? What you described, it sounds like you are in a position, you've constructed this literal matrix to account those stories.
Right,
I'm
that's
going to
right.
make an explanation, and that's how God spots. And here
We're
we are.
still in
I'm going to make an
G, right?
explanation, which is why
Yeah,
you don't see
and
this,
to
and
reach
you
Mako
make that,
Reactor
and we got
5,
a
we need to go through
FaceTime here, and it
section H.
collapses there, and we got relativity. Boom.
Unfortunately,
prediction.
I didn't
So
start connecting catwalk
the first
to
thing we'll have to
section
do
H. Did you?
is to first show that we
Well,
can get, for
we
example,
can
all the
always
special
do
and general
another lap.
relativity and quantum field
Go for
theory. We
10,
have to
why
do
don't
that
you?
first, right?
The
But
only
then
other
we
route
can
that I
take the next
think
step,
of
which
would
is to
be-
say, Einstein had to assume that the speed of light is the same in all inertial frames, and that nothing could go
Along the
faster than the
wall.
speed of light. That's an assumption.
Up for
What if we
giving
can
it a
prove
try?
it?
It
What if
might
we can
not
show
work
from this
out, but it's
deeper
the
theory
only
that
idea
it
I've
must
got.
be the case in your headset that the speed of
It's not a
light
bad
is
one.
the maximum
So
speed?
we're shooting
Now
for
all of a
those
sudden,
giant fans
something that
way over
Einstein
there.
had to assume.
Okay, at least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slum.
Okay, let's go. Too late. Fine. Heads up. See ya.
And don't come back.
It seems that way.
I feel no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. Day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan. Whatever you do.
Right.
Hey, what's that behind the...
Hey, tops. This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's all of them, isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost. Remember the H1 sign.
Right.
Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
That one.
By the light of these magnificent importance of the sun lamps.
Brighter future my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death. We ain't got time for this shit.
Let's just deal.
I've got
Feeling
you
good.
Fuck on this.
Error. Insufficient power.
Maybe if we turn off the light? Look.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests!
It's on you.
Let me handle this. It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it! Still?
Bring it.
Come on! Hurry up! Ain't no thing! Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back
Just
a
made
little?
our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
We can move this catwalk.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect! Which way?
This won't take long.
It shouldn't for what you got. Up and away. Bang, bang.
It's on you.
All set.
Yeah, I'll do it. Damn it! Hurry up! See ya!
Let's go.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
This a hole, right?
Got the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
Power's on. Power's on. You think they'll miss those 3-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
No escape. Brace yourself.
Fine! We're right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
Think back. Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
It's on now. It's on now. It's on now.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
I hope that Jesse's injury isn't anything. With a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
All done.
Huh. Cocky little bastard, ain't you? You want to go grab it?
You know, I think I do.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Not a bit. No need to cook. No need to cook. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Kiss my ass! You ain't getting out of this one. Give it up.
There! Bring it!
You fired up?
Gotta sing!
You're done. See ya. Was never.
Heads up. Huh? Heads up, y'all. Wait, wasn't there some materia that caught your eye? You want to go grab it?
Nah, no time.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Hear that, guys? It's the reactor calling us. Beckoning us, saying, "Bring it on, Avalanche."
Intruders.
Let's try that again. I won't give up. Feeling good.
That all you got?
Looking good. So long.
Damn it!
Whatever.
Hurry up! Damn it!
Whatever.
Suck it! Hurry up!
You okay?
I can't. I won't. Want this? Gotcha. Here.
That all you got?
Stay strong.
Be careful.
Gotcha. Beat them. Yeah. There. Gotcha.
Any last words?
You're gonna feel this one. You're up.
Great.
Need my help, do you? Come on!
Whatever.
Don't give up.
See ya!
Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only two ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
I wonder.
Almost there.
Next step. Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud. Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Man.
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
Not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you could waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.
A bit more,
More to
maybe.
the left! The left!
Wait.
Hurry it up!
Fix those lights! Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Quickly now, quickly! That's it. Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Yeah. We're near Mako storage.
Let's move. I'm not seeing a way down.
Here, maybe?
Well now, that could work. I'm next.
Kinda scary, huh?
It's all in the mind.
Hey, check it out. They sick this.
And our best bet would be to run like hell.
Oof. Then let's hope he sleeps through the explosion.
It takes me back.
So long. Now. How'd you like that? Let's go. Well, what we got here? I can deal with those things. Come on!
I got this.
All right, watch and learn.
No way! Can't move.
Ain't no thing.
Hang back.
Yeah, I'll do it. Damn it.
No escape. Let's do this.
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
As architect of our populace engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of public security, bid you welcome. The Chief War.
What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices. We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation advisory. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and circus. The Airbuster, your executioner. To the imbecile in charge down there, you are hereby ordered to seize those intruders and bring them to me. Come quietly or there'll be trouble! Shh. What's been generating progress on getting that airbuster operational? Just good enough! Want some more? Subdue the insurgents and bring them right now! Shut the hell up! Attention all security forces.
I don't...
Turn this into a spectacle?
Attention, all
Then I
security
say
forces.
let's give them one. Let's take down Shinra's big ass neck in front of everybody.
Bring them to the command center
Okay.
immediately.
I'm sold.
I repeat. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center right now.
Attention immediately. I repeat. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center right now. Attention all security forces. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center immediately. I repeat. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center
Get these
right
components
now.
prepped for the airbuster ASAP!
It's ready, sir.
Component outbound from B8!
Copy, B8.
Intruders!
Take him out!
Starting to think hiring you was a mistake. Damn it! Always did like a job.
Need to heal!
Suck on this! I'm still kicking.
Too late.
Don't stop now!
Too late. I'm not going out like this.
It ain't done yet. All clear. Now let's see what these bastards were up to.
Barrett, Cloud, over here. It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
Could tamper a little with its loadout.
And give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about? Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
Well, let's find it then.
You find it?
Yeah.
Good job. Now let's check out that console.
M units, huh? I'm guessing that's some sort of component?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquefied materia.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Just imagining their faces when they find out.
So far, so good.
Right. Let's move.
You think they're watching us? Even now?
Yup. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
Diverting M unit to disposal room.
Here we go. That's right.
D8, send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep.
Intruders! Seize them!
Engineering, this is C7. We've got
Negative B7.
and we'll deal with you ourselves.
So long.
Too late! Looks like there's 2 consoles this time.
Huh. Double the sabotage.
If we can find the key cards.
AI programming cores, it says. Any cards?
Just the one.
2 choices. And only 1 single-use card. It's up to you, Cloud. What does an AI programming core do?
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
Heidegger's not gonna like that. So where did we send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little detour?
Maybe.
I say we grab them.
If we get that far.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shinra has told you is a goddamn lie. Mako is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
1000 Gil says they cut the sound.
Surprise, grounders!
Yeah!
Take the lead.
Let me handle this.
About damn time! Still? Damn it!
Bring it!
Bring it home!
I got
Let it rip!
Good to go? Locked and loaded. Heads up! We got company!
Sorry. Here we go.
First aid! Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with. I tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta savor.
Oh no, if you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
5. This is engineering. You need to pick up the pace. We're running dangerously low on components because of those terrorists!
Copy! They're here! Stop them!
That's that.
You'll pay for this!
Give your best shot!
Let's do this. It's over.
Bring it on! Bunch of pushovers. Come on, y'all. Let's see what kind of mischief they were getting up to.
4 consoles. And never enough keycards.
That's an M unit, right?
Yep.
This is our chance to really stick it to Shinra. We should think it through before we make a decision.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Serves y'all right.
Think we've done enough to weaken the robot?
All that we can, at least.
It's all good. The stage is set. All that's left is to hijack Heidegger's show.
An AI programming core. Should we discard this or something else?
Programming core flagged for disposal.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're coming up on the exit. Tifa, detonator still in range?
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right.
You go down, you're done!
More like we'll both...
The cherry on top! Burn for me!
Go fuck on this!
Going in.
Gotta love that!
Brace. Not looking good.
Give your best
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
That just leads back down.
Status report! We're short on M units, but tracking down replacements. Work faster, or you'll hear it from the brass!
Look, they're still prepping it.
They're here! Hold them back! Buy us every second you can!
What is the status of my airburst?
I'm set! Ready!
As expected. Deploy it at once!
You're mine! You'll be dead. No, you bastards! I'm taking you down!
All right!
Enough!
Fighting chance.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Veto.
Huh? No way up?
No way we're getting back up that pipe.
Keep looking.
Hurry up! Bang, bang!
So long.
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it home. All of us, no exceptions.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Marlene. That goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
You'd better give her a big old smile this time.
If the price is right.
What? Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
Why does everything have to be so damn complicated?
You know, the faulty equipment storeroom's that way too.
Do you think we'll find the components we diverted there?
It's like a treasure vault. Woo! I like the sound of that.
So how do we do this?
It's simple, really. We move the levers at the same time.
Got these ones.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
Emergency lockdown is currently in effect.
So we need to synchronize our movements?
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. Focus. 3, 2, 1. Try to match my timing, okay? We got this. 3, 2, 1. Watch carefully. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
We got this. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Shit! How about a chant to help us time it right? Avalanche!
Ugh, this is exhausting. We'll get it this time. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Shit!
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up. Hey, I think I should lead after all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Much better.
Let's just get through this. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Move yours the same way as mine. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
Focus. 3, 2, 1. Watch carefully.
Got an idea. 7-7, happen, hoo-ah! 7-7, happen, hoo-ah!
Hell no.
How about this then? 7, heaven!
Ugh, we're doing it my way. 3, 2, 1.
Mother!
Shake it off. Three, two, one.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Thank God.
How the hell we made it through with dumbass here, I'll never know.
We really are in sync. Took the words right out of my mouth.
What did you say?
Okay, that's it. Let's go.
What y'all got tucked away in that vault, huh? This would be the treasure vault?
That's right.
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Was hoping you'd say anything but that.
Screw it.
Oh, hell no! We're doing this!
Yeah, we gotta try.
Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect.
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1. Watch carefully. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Move yours the same way as mine. Focus. 3, 2, 1. Try to match my timing, okay? Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Move yours the same way as mine. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Alpha level security disengaged.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Beta level security disengaged.
Wow! Think we've got this?
Hell yeah! Bring it on! Ain't nothing I love more than sticking it to Shinra.
Halfway there. Steady, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security disengaged.
No way! You guys are naturals. Okay, final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1.
Shit!
Focus. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe.
How about a chant to help us time it right? Avalanche!
Ugh, this is exhausting. We'll get it this time. 3, 2, 1.
I'm, still getting warmed up.
We got this. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe. We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Shit!
Focus. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Delta level security disengaged. Disposal room now accessible.
Finally. I was beginning to think it'd never end.
Hey, yo, Cloud, what's the deal? You really a bona fide soldier?
We didn't train for this stuff.
All that marching with no rhythm? How did you soldier on?
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see what's inside. Score! It's just like Cloud said.
They say a job well done is on reward. I say take everything that ain't nailed down. Huh? You headed back down? You got shit to do, I won't stop you. But...
Look!
Shinra.
X, soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
Would that I could. You strike me as the type to go on without end.
Ain't enough hours in the... Okay then. Let's talk about wasteful indulgences. What is Mako? The lot do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh?
We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say, but for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's 'cause you brainwashed them!
Such methods are beneath me. As are you, my faithful sewerets. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotism.
You still don't understand your role in this. You still don't understand your role in this. It's to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate. When we so choose. The trial of the eco-extremist group. The trial of the eco-extremist group Avalanche.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. You guys...
Calling fire.
No way! It's even more magnificent than I'd imagined! You need a suitably spectacular display!
Bring it!
True capabilities!
Brace yourself. Plan. Calling fire.
Your efforts are bring it on!
No more playing. Bring it.
I can't. I won't.
some hell!
I got this. You're up.
Giving it my all!
Let's turn this around!
Finish him off!
Enjoying your time with Shinra's new weapon?
Shake it off, okay?
It's on you!
Love me challenge. Watch and learn! Just make sure you got my back, alright? Damn it!
Gotta stick it out till the end.
Mind over matter. Damn it! Look now! Come on! Still! I know you can do it!
Don't give up.
I'm counting on you!
I've with you for long enough. Now I shall watch you die screaming.
Any last words?
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, light him up.
Hurry up! Gonna blow your ass straight to hell!
Now!
It will prove invaluable in raising the morale of our Shinra rank and file.
We almost got this. Come
guys.
Bring it on! We'll get through this.
Shake it off, okay? Kept you waiting?
I'll take care of the rest. Bring in the heat. So much more.